Hey guys, this is Tan Colbert of Colbert Tech Repair, and this is today's tech news. It appears that a teen paid $735 for a photo of an Xbox One on eBay. Yes, a photo of an Xbox One. Peter Clatworthy, a 19-year-old in the UK, has been saving money to buy an Xbox One for his young son. So he was hoping to get the Day 1 edition, and the Day 1 editions in the UK sell of upwards of $800. So we found one that was for $735 and thought it was a good deal. Well, there was something wrong with the listing. In the description, it was said that the item up for auction was a photo. However, it was listed in the consoles category, and the seller had good feedback, so he went ahead and bought it. He quotes, "It said photo, and I was in two minds, but I looked at the description and the fact that it was in the right category, and it made me think it was genuine," end quote. The package showed up and looked a lot flatter and smaller than they had expected, and it was merely a photo of the Day 1 Xbox with the words "Thank you for your purchase" written on the back. It says that all is not lost, however, though. He is working with eBay to get his money back, and is told that he will get a full refund due to the misleading nature of the listing. This just goes to show, guys, please take care of when you're buying stuff on eBay. Even if the seller does have very good feedback, you still need to check the description of every listing you plan on buying. In other news, China bans banks from trading in Bitcoin. Well, the price of Bitcoins has been going up over the past few months, and China isn't too happy about it. On Thursday, the nation moved to regulate the use of Bitcoin, stating that its financial institutions could not deal in virtual currency. Bitcoin usage, China will implement anti-money laundering measures with sites that exchange the virtual currency and make users register with their real identities. An illegal online marketplace disappears along with up to 100 million in bitcoins. Now, after the FBI shut down the Silk Road in October, Sheep Marketplace has become the largest seller of illegal drugs and other illicit product on the internet. Not surprisingly, it did its business in bitcoins. Like cash, bitcoins leave no record of where they have been or where they belong to. It says the first hint of trouble came Sunday with a Sheep Marketplace announcement on Reddit. "We're sorry to say, but we were robbed on Saturday by vendor ebook 101. We are trying to resolve the problem, but are not successful." In a Monday post, he claims to have discovered 96,000 stolen bitcoins. That's about 100 million US. Bitcoin robberies appear to be a new trend. Late last month, the Bitcoin internet payment system lost almost 1,300 bitcoins, and in October, an Australian virtual bank lost 4,100 Bitcoin. So it seems like people are starting to see the value in Bitcoins and are actually robbing sites of the Bitcoins that they have mined. In other news, passwords reset after a botnet named Pony stole 2 million user passwords. Facebook, LinkedIn, and other online services have been resetting accounts after 2 million login credentials stolen from the users' computers were discovered on a server in the Netherlands. Now, apparently the group gained access to an administrator control panel of the server, which was part of a botnet called Pony that collected sensitive information from many users in as many as 102 countries. Facebook said it reset its passwords for its affected accounts, but I would still reset your Facebook, reset your Twitter, reset your LinkedIn passwords just in case, because it was 2 million people who got hacked. Users can activate two features on Facebook: login approvals and login notifications, which let them know if their account has been accessed from a different web browser and require a one-time passcode sent to their mobile phone to access the site. It seems that Valve has joined the Linux Foundation ahead of the SteamOS launch. Now, this is a move that could add momentum to game development on Linux, as game maker Valve has joined the Linux Foundation and will contribute tools for developers to work with its SteamOS. Now, this shouldn't be as huge news. A lot of people knew that Valve was going to join in with Linux to get the SteamOS going, since Valve is the company that runs Steam. But joining the Linux Foundation is one of many ways that Valve is investing in the advancement of Linux gaming. It seems that Linux is getting a lot more popular now with the SteamOS, seeing that NVIDIA has already said that they are actually going to work with Linux, when in the past they pretty much told Linux they was a hunk of trash and was never going to support them. But they have turned around now that Linux is starting to pick up with the SteamOS on the way. And finally, a USB working group announces a new spec for 2014. The USB 3.0 promoter group anticipates the new USB specification which builds on existing USB 2.0 and 3.0 technologies to help enable thinner and sleeker product designs, enhanced usability, and provide a growth path for performance and enhancements in future versions of USB. While USB technology is well established as a favored choice for connecting and powering devices, we recognize the need to develop a new connector. Now, the biggest takeaway for both device makers and users is that the USB Type-C plugs and ports will not directly mate with existing USB plugs and receptacles, meaning that the new hardware won't work with existing PC and device cables using the slot types USB 3 Type A, Type B, or Micro B. The upside, though, is that the USB Type-C connector is an entirely new design tailored to work with all new emerging product designs. Now, it seems like the Type-C they are hoping will be faster and will be more efficient than the USB Type A and Type B right now, and they're saying that Intel is excited to see the development of new Type-C connector, as it will enable an entire new super thin class of devices, from phones to tablets, to 2-in-1s, to laptops, to desktops. So they're working on a new type of USB that will be available in 2014, but that nobody can use with their existing systems. So this will only be available on newer desktop cases, or there will probably be an external dongle. I'm sure they will probably make an external dongle that can connect the existing USB Type A and Type B to a Type-C module, and should still be able to provide all the benefits of Type-C, but this is all speculation at this point. Alright guys, this has been Tan Colbert of Colbert Tech Repair. If you enjoyed the video, you can message me here on YouTube, or you can find me on Twitter at TanColbert92, and you can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Colbert Tech Repair. See you next time.